No,
Day, my brother, how you did?
we just did the Niger. We just did run am after the carry on the boss.
I can hear the stress in your voice. From
I tell you, bro, this shit crazy, bro. Then lock us, then do give us lockdown. Then they no
ah
can't give us any, they no give us any alternative, no benefit, no nothing. So people right outside with the suffer, right outside. If I just drive come up from my gate like this now people with the suffer, now ain't food there.
ah
So every day I got to, you hear me? So every day I got to come out, go give them everything I
yeah,
fit give them. Now everything I go do this morning, I make I no even feel reach.
man. I
You hear
know,
me?
man. It's I was thinking it the whole time. Yes, I hear you. The whole time in the last 2 weeks, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
man.
about
So
it, thinking about how I understand how it is here. Like, yes, we're supposed to be on lockdown, but I can drive to the store and get food. I can go here, I can
exactly,
go there, I can, and I
exactly.
can't even imagine how it is in Nigeria, just with the people that hustle every
Bro,
day.
exactly. You have to understand that's the most important part. You have to understand, man, that at least 90% of Nigerians here live on a day-to-day basis. That's I go sell this
Yeah.
one today. This now my trade I go do today. I go use this one chop today. So tomorrow go
Yes.
feed me again. So now so
Yeah.
Nigerians, so the average Nigerians. So now they don't close down everything. What is the alternative? Waiting they want how you want me then do, bro? Crime will increase for this country. Many things go begin to happen if they know, you know.
Yeah, and hopefully that's a job for our leaders. That's why they're there. That's why
That's
they're
the
elected.
that's the sad part. It's a job for our leaders, but
Yeah.
it's almost like they don't feel like it's their job to.
And that's where I guess that's where we come in, as far as where we have to be the ones to encourage the people, because I remember when I was young, growing up. That's how we were living too. My mom had three different jobs. My mom was a school teacher.
Exactly,
She owned the store, and at the same time, will carry hot fufu akpu. Don't make the
exactly,
money put for head. Go walk out for main
exactly.
road. What was said?
Bro, so
The
now
big
imagine they lock everything down. Nobody can buy, nobody can sell, nobody can do anything.
man.
How do you understand? So that's what right outside, bro. My big house where they live in. I know they won't feel happy inside because I know say if I drive outside the gates, people they
Yeah.
suffer. You
Yes.
don't understand? So
Yeah.
it's crazy, man. That's why every time I have to
That's so, man. And I always
so
said it, man.
now now we're in a situation where people like me, who is not my business, have to
Yeah.
take up these kind of responsibilities. You
Yeah.
know,
It's sad, but it's a sad truth, man. And at the end of the day, like there was a time you're growing up, you're just looking at people, you just knew what you wanted to do, but then life has a way of turning and puts you in a position to where now people are looking at you like this is the guy that's influencing us, that's shaping the way that we see, we feel, we think through his music. On top
mm,
of that, getting to your music, I mean, what an amazing 2019 that you had. I mean, I
man.
I mean, talk about just taking off and sitting on your own planet. Amazing
I mean,
year.
for me, that's something I can only I can't give any credit to anyone but God, man, because like
Yes.
if it's this is something where it's just there's no science to it. There's no this where I'm from here, where you are from too.
Yeah.
It's almost like there's no layout. There's no how do I say it? There's no it's almost a free for all, every man for himself
Yes. Yes.
type
There's no
thing.
there's no
Do you
map.
understand? So
Yeah.
yeah, there's no map. There's really no map. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, man, that's why I have so much respect for anybody who comes out of here and makes something of themselves. You know, understand? Which is why you
Yeah.
are one of the influences for that whole African giant movement. I told you the
Uh-huh.
first time I met you. You hear me? So that
Yes. So
this is what we need right now is that kind of strength. and
Yeah,
that
so
resilient strength. That's really what we need right now, man. Because if we, the youth of Nigeria, can actually decide that, you know what, this, just make any decision. Let me never say, just come together and make any kind of decision.
yeah,
That decision is going to have to stand.
yeah,
Do you understand? But it's almost like we're almost too weak-minded to understand that. And
yeah,
that's really what we, that's where we have, that's where the work needs to start from.
yeah,
You know, is building the strength in the minds of the youth.
yeah.
Do you
Oh
understand?
no,
Because
for sure.
as far as we're concerned, we're crippled, fam. We have been ruled by the same set of people. They've just been recycled, and so it's almost like we feel hopeless. There's
Yeah,
just always a feeling of hopelessness, but because of the Nigerians that we are,
yeah.
we always have hope.
Well, resilient, man, and that's a
You
funny
know,
thing is I always said it. You know, every time I travel to a new country, I always wanted to look and just see if I can, you know, who I run into. There's not been one country that I've been to that I haven't seen Nigerian. I went to
exactly.
China, Nigerians. I went to London, Nigerians. Went to, you know, I ended up in Glasgow, Scotland, Nigerians. I went to the bathroom. It was the funniest thing because you know when I'm in these countries, I speak English and I have an American accent. So people don't understand. They just think, oh, nah, yaki with that boy, So I was in Scotland and I went to I went out one night with some friends and we were in this venue. And so I'm going to the bathroom and I see the black guy. You know us, Nigeria. When we see Nigeria, you know Nigeria face.
Good
When
job.
you see that. So
Yes, sir.
I had a feeling he was Nigerian, but there was a lot of, Somalians, Ivory Coast, Kenyans around that area. So I don't want to assume, but I already knew just by the mannerism, the way he talked, so I'm listening. I'm trying to see if he would speak broken. So he's talking. So I go inside the bathroom. I come out. They're still by the door, and they're looking at me. I'm looking at them, but I'm talking to my friend. I'm speaking English. I didn't want to do that kind of thing just to see whether they would talk or not. They understand. So then he started saying, what did he say? He said, "Oh, I don't know why I come work tonight. All these, this kind of club now. You're so Yankee they full every night, man. We not they see anything chop." So I heard him say it. So then I walked by him, and I remember I asked him. I was like, "Oh, so I was speaking English. I was like, what do you guys make a night? What do you guys make working the whole night here?" The guy, the way he even looked me, he looked me like, said, "Oh boy, this guy, yeah, question." I was like this. Now I said, I kept speaking English. I was like, "Yo, what you guys make a night?" He was like, "Yeah, we make a little bit. It's not too much. We make some. We try to speak the best English I speak." Now I said, "Oh boy, tell me what you know they make nine per night." Now blow PC for the guy.
Now where you come?
He looked me
Now
shocked.
where
He
you
said,
come?
I say you did. I said, yes, now be Nigeria. You don't see my face. You know
They
the know
sabi talk
Nigeria
since
face.
now you dey frustrate am.
Yes. He said, I said, I dey hear you what you they talk, oh. Now give us small thing. I say what you they make now double and give us small thing before I come on there. Say, bros, thank you. Say we there here, we just the hustle.
So,
And I left that club and I thought, man, how resilient are we Nigerians? It doesn't matter where we are. Somehow we find a way out. Somehow we find a way to elevate ourselves, man. And
yeah,
it
man, and
just
that's it. We need to put that. That's what we need to do, is put that spirit into the use that we need to use it for now.
yeah.
You understand? And that's building the future, man. That's fucking trying. I don't even know how to place it, man. But the work to plenty, man. To
Yes, man.
plenty.
The thing be say a lot of times when walk they ground like that is just how to start. People know
Yeah,
people
man.
just because the thing just heavy so much to where people don't even know how to start or even want to start.
For real.
So yeah, so it's a matter of just getting started to as far as letting them know, people know, and of course this is not just something that we just throw money at the problem, that's it. It's not that at all. It's not one
Yeah.
of those. It's a matter of we have to do something for our people. We have to do something to kind of get them together, find the right place, the right organization. And you know, and this messed up my plans because I'm supposed to be in Nigeria right now. We had
Exactly.
everything set up,
Exactly.
you know, April 1st to April 10th. I was supposed to be in Nigeria, you know, seeing my people, touching my people, and just, you know, just deal with them for there and starting some of the projects that I wanted to
Your room
work on.
even though not ready for here since
And I
since
hear you, know, I know the vest where the vest for here, sir. I say I want did that castle now.
I tell
So
you.
hey, stop. How did this? How has something like this affected your travel? I mean, you with the year that you just had.
Man,
Mm.
my tour is right now on hold, all the festivals and everything. It's like I'm supposed to not even have one free day this year.
Wow.
But yeah, that's how crazy it's been. So it's a big loss for me. But I mean, I can't really complain because there's a lot of people getting it much worse than I am. So
Yes.
I have nothing to complain about. You know.
Yes. So and you know, my mom always told me, you know, if everybody carry their problems, throw it for one
Hmm.
pile. God say, may you see everybody on. You throw away your own inside.
Oh boy.
He said, by the time you look and you carry your own back. When you see everybody, you'll carry your own. Say,
No
no,
be
nah,
lying.
give me
No be
my own.
lie.
No. Not be lying, not true. You know,
Mm.
and you know, and I met your mom too. You know, while
Yeah.
in LA, man. Strong. She reminded me a lot of my mom, man. Strong woman.
Yeah.
You know, I remember my
You know
growing
they
up.
agree.
No, my mom did everything. You know, she was the teacher
Mm.
on the store. You know, we go cook, go sell before we start before we start the day.
Yeah.
And on top of that, we get small farm for house. Yeah, well, we did farm. So you know, how is your mom in your career? I know she travels with you too.
Man,
You know.
yeah, everything, man. She's basically I'm basically molded in her image in a way.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like if she was a young nigga, then she'd probably be me.
Yeah.
That's the level me and her on. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh man. But
Yeah.
it's great, man. It's great, my brother, man. It was a pleasure, you know, to be able to
Well,
talk to you
always,
again,
man,
man. Like I
always,
told you, man,
always.
big things coming. The next
Well,
fight,
like tomorrow we'll go do this live again. I will go gym. Yeah, you go train me for the gym.
I had
You go give me one or two training, make I just understand.
oh, yeah, I hear now. Of course, I hear. You know, for sure, man, my brother. We'll talk again, man. All right,
All right, bro. Love,
all
man.
right, yeah. There you have it, my